Hi everyone, so this is my theory about the relationship between trauma and substance abuse. So I always thought about the relationship between trauma and substance abuse as one that can be interrelated, and I want to emphasize the can be because I think assuming that everyone who experiences trauma will fall into substance abuse, or assuming that everyone who does have a substance abuse problem has had or has experienced some type of trauma in their life is overgeneralizing individuals' unique situations. But whenever they are interrelated, I think people who have experienced some sort of trauma are more likely to choose an unhealthy way of coping, such as substance abuse. Sometimes when people get hurt, they will do whatever they can to escape or avoid that pain and to forget that memory that comes along with it. And this may happen because trauma affects the way that we process our emotions, the way that we process situations, and how we react to certain things. But at the root of it all, I think it affects the forebrain and the amygdala. One, because the forebrain is responsible for our decision making and our reasoning. Like our textbook says, it's what's responsible for rational functioning, and I think that's what it's referring to. And then, as it mentioned in the trauma and the brain video, the amygdala is what helps us determine danger. But to sum it all up, I believe that individuals who experience trauma are more likely to engage in substance abuse because of the effect that trauma has on assessing, reasoning, and decision making. So my theory is supported not only by the video Trauma in the Brain, but it's also supported by the social learning theory that is discussed in our textbook, which asserts that as humans, we naturally try to avoid pain and do our best to experience pleasure. And sometimes drugs are unfortunately the pleasure that individuals use to avoid their pain.